It's been 6 months since I created the heaviest possible Beyblade X combo, and since that video, we've seen several game-changing releases. Bays from the new custom series that add more ways to build your combo, a mid-battle mode-changing Scorpio Spear, and in just a couple of weeks, we'll get Pegasus Blast with a self-revive mechanic. So in these 6 months, it's safe to say that the limits of the
heaviest Beyblade X combo
have been tested, and the new record blows the previous combo out of the water. So let's build the new heaviest X Beyblade. And while we're at it, let's also remake the lightest possible combo with new parts, and we may as well build the first ever all-metal X Beyblade. We are using a ton of different parts today, some of which you may not have. So that's why I recommend today's sponsor, Baylocker, for all of your combo building needs. Baylocker gives you the ability to buy individual Beyblade components instead of the entire bay. So if you want just the new M85 ratchet from Tricera Press, you can do that without wasting on parts you don't want. I highly recommend you check them out. I have a link in the description down below, and let me know what combo you're looking to build. First up, let's update our lightest Beyblade X combo. Last time we used Ghost Circle on 960 Low Rush, and most of those parts were brand new when I made that video, especially Ghost Circle in all of its 27-gram glory. I made a mistake with that video though, because I used 960 instead of the actual lightest ratchet 385. I have no idea how I messed this up, but we have a new lightest ratchet anyways with 455. 455 has the same locking mechanism as 385, but it's shorter, so there's even less plastic. I'll be using the clear plastic version from the Jurassic World collab, but at 4.8 grams, it feels almost weightless. Not as weightless as the bit. Last time we used LR, and that's still towards the bottom end, but in January, we got Golem Rock and its tip under needle. Low Rush and under needle have a similar idea, but UN is just slightly lighter, and for this combo, every milligram counts. Finally, we have a new lightest blade in the game with the release of the Beyblade 25th anniversary set. This set is expensive, but as a longtime Beyblade fan, I just had to get it. We have 4 bays here, 3 being remakes from previous generations, and the one we need for this combo is Dragoon S. Dragoon S isn't a great bay by performance standards, it just has a less than ideal shape, but its minuscule weight of 25.5 grams is exactly what we need for our build. Our completed combo is Dragoon S 455 under needle, and this weighs in at a new record of 32 grams. This entire Beyblade weighs less than the Sphinx Cowl Blade. It also weighs over 20 grams less than our new record-setting heaviest Beyblade X combo. Starting with the bit, our last heaviest build used Elevate, and that's what we'll be using again. Elevate is already a super chunky bit, so there's not much they could have done in just 6 months. We could have used Disc Ball here instead, but I think Elevate is the better performer. Next up is the Ratchet, and we've seen significant changes here. Last time I used 080 from Ghost Circle, and in the months following, we've gotten 070, which weighs a bit less, and 780 on Shelter Drake, which weighs a bit more. June saw the most drastic weight increase we've seen yet with the release of Tricera Press. Tricera came packaged with M85, which not only ties 385 at the tallest ratchet in the game, but it's also the first ever metal ratchet. It's not 100% metal or anything, but there's a metal ring built into the core, and you can feel the difference immediately. This isn't some tiny piece of tinfoil. It looks to be the same metal that they use for their blades. And with a weight of right around 10.7 grams, it beats the previous record by 3 grams. For the blade, our last combo used Impact Drake at 39.1, and that's still one of the heaviest bays in my collection. I think I got a bit lucky because my Drake was weightier than the average, but his place at the weight class Apex didn't last for long. Back in February, I opened up a few Soar Phoenix sets because I saw they got an updated mold, and while they were heavier, none of them broke past Drake. It wasn't until April that Scorpio Spear came in swinging. Scorpio has been my favorite release of the entire year. It's kind of gimmicky with an inner plastic ring that can shift positions mid-battle, and usually, gimmicky is not a good sign. But Scorpio ended up being f***ing awesome. The gimmick worked satisfyingly well, and I found a ton of success with it on Trans Point of all bits. Oh, and it also weighed 40 grams. Over time, my Scorpio has shrunk. Maybe my scale is off, or maybe it went on a diet. Either way, 39.8 is the heaviest I have in my collection. When you combine every component, you get an end weight of 53.8 grams. Almost 22 more than our lightest combo from earlier, and nearly 4 more than the previous record. 53.8 is also annoying because if Scorpio didn't shrink from use, we would have gotten such a satisfying 54-gram Beyblade. I'm just gonna say it's 54. So now let's put our weird combos to the test, starting with our lightest Beyblade first. More aggressive. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Ghost was putting up a good fight and then just burst like itself, kind of. That felt kind of unfair. That felt unfair. Against, oh no. Okay, up against CX, Fox Brush. Not even a competition. Here we go, Dragoon! Special move, go! Okay, never mind. Wait. Okay. Here we go, our heaviest. What? Here we go, our heaviest. What? Did it even get like one hit in before it burst? Oh! Okay, that was unlucky round, but I'm a little worried for our heaviest combo. Oh, there we go! Okay, there's a win! That's what we wanted! Here we go, Scorpio Spear! Oh, man. Exchanging blows there, but our heaviest loses. Let's see if we can do a little bit better against CX. Oh. Come on. Okay, it might come down to stamina, which I think Scorpio might win. Little strikes. And it does! Okay, there is another win for the heaviest combo. And of course, if any of you guys are wondering how I'm launching 2 bays at almost the same time, I'm using a launcher link by Noozle3D. I have a link in the description down below. Go and check it out for yourself, and I have a code down there so you can save some money. Here we go, come on, Scorpio! Oh! Can we get an extreme? Maybe a burst finish? Little hits. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, do we have our best Reaper counter? I think the question on everybody's mind, though, is can it beat Rhino Horn? Obviously, this is the best bay ever made, so we gotta put it up to the test. Here we go. Up against the legendary Rhino Horn. For our ultimate competition, we have our new heaviest combo up against our new lightest. There is a 20-gram weight difference between these two, so let's see how it does. Oh, what? Okay. What? What a round. A bit of a snipe off the start. Turns into Dragoon popping out of the pocket, bursting Scorpio. Interesting round. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! I'm tired of having to pick up all of these pieces. Okay, our heaviest combo, it's just cooked. It's probably the most bursty bay I have seen yet. Using recently released parts, we now have our heaviest and lightest Beyblade X combos. But why stop there? Why not also make the first ever full Metal X Beyblade? This build is a bonus, and I just wanted to throw it in because it seems fun, but with Tricera Press giving the community a metal ratchet, we can now make a Beyblade X combo that has metal in every part. The M85 ratchet we've already talked about, but for the bit, we have MN, or Metal Needle. Originally released with Shinobi Shadow, this is one of the most hated parts in the entire game. The sharp metal point can damage stadiums, and the World Beyblade Organization has Metal Needle banned from all tournament play. For the blade, it really doesn't matter what we use because every X-Blade has metal, so I'm just gonna stick with Tricera Press because all of the colors work really well together. Up against Impact Drake, our full metal combo. On the ropes. Oh, okay. Okay, Drake. Was that necessary? Oh! Huge hit there. Oh my god. Still, okay. Our full metal build tanked that impact. Not a bad start. Oh! Good hit there. Okay. Tricera, get your balance back, please. It might actually win. There it is. That's a win. That is one. That is one round. We'll take it. Now, obviously, our heaviest combo was trash. So, out of these two, our lightest and our full metal build, which one was the better performer? They're both pretty bad, so I don't know. So, once again, just because a Beyblade is super heavy doesn't mean it's good. The biggest weakness here was M85 because it just has no burst resistance, especially when combined with Scorpio, which itself is a bit looser on the ratchet connection than others. Trying to make the lightest or the heaviest Beyblade is simply a recipe for a horribly performing combo. I don't know if I should be surprised if Tricera on Metal Needle ended up being the best combo today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and while you're down there, you may as well hit that like and subscribe button because we're so close to hitting 400,000 subscribers. I'll see you in the next one. Have fun, and bay away.